Hey guys, Ningen here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video, and today we are going to be showcasing the freshly arrived World Tournament reward, the currently global exclusive physical Mighty Mask. So his leader skill is not the best, although actually pretty good for a free-to-play unit. The Nappa from the barbershop is still better, so you're probably never going to use this guy as a leader. His super attack is the Final Cannon, raises attack and defense for one turn and causes supreme damage to the enemy. His passive skill, Peculiar Rhythm, attack and defense plus 80% when facing only one enemy, and evade all enemies' attacks, including super attacks, for one turn when HP is 40% or below, once only. So I think his passive is really interesting and actually very cool. The one enemy restriction I don't feel is that much of a hindrance, because in Dokkan events you are pretty much only going to be fighting one opponent for most of the event. Normally it's only the first stage where there's two or more. So that won't be too much of an issue. And then the dodging is actually quite cool. The fact that it's once only is a bit of a shame, but I guess it'd be a bit OP because it is a guaranteed dodge. So hopefully we are going to see that go off in the showcase. Unfortunately, his links are pretty bad. Super Saiyan is obviously great. World Tournament Reborn is a very odd link that not many units in the game even have. More Than Meets the Eye, again, is not very common. The Innocence is his best attack link. He's going to share that with any Goten Trunkses or Gotenks, which is pretty good, as well as a few others, but they're going to be his main link partners, I feel. Shocking Speed as well is a bit of a weird choice for his key link, because most of the Goten Trunkses and Gotenks either have Prepared for Battle, or of course the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks has Over in a Flash, and he has Flee, which is also a very uncommon link. His categories are the World Tournament and the Majin Buu Saga, which of course will be the best team you can put him on due to the leader skill from Super Vegito. Taking on the Int Gogeta event, as it is basically the only Int event on today aside from the old school Janemba event. And I mean, at this point that would be just way too easy, especially with a category team of this caliber. So I've put together a team with a couple of units that will share some good links with him. His best link partner on this team is actually going to be that STR Gotenks that you saw pop up there, because he has the Innocence and Shocking Speed. He doesn't have Super Saiyan, but everybody else on the team does. So anyone who cycles into that third slot is going to have Super Saiyan with the Mighty Mask. And of course the Strength Gotenks also gives a boost to allies' attack if he is the first attacker in the turn. So the plan will be to put him in the first slot and then have the Mighty Mask in the second slot. So let's see how much he can hit for without his passive active, because obviously we are fighting against two enemies. So except for the fact that he can't get his super attack. Strength Gotenks is on the next rotation, so I guess we could just float him off for now. I don't normally want to do that with the unit that we're actually showcasing, but he's not getting his links. He's not going to be linked up with the Gotenks for a while, so he's not getting his passive, should I say, since there are two enemies. So we'll float him off, take these guys out, and then have him set up ready for when we get to Gogeta. So Vegito, Super Vegito taking a super attack. I don't believe the friend one has level 3 dodge, which is very disappointing. So not a lot of damage with without his boost, unfortunately. So let's put these guys here like this. Sadly, as I say, having built the team around getting the best in links out of the Mighty Mask, we do not have the best key linkage with everybody else. So we do have the 35% attack and defense support Super Saiyan 2 Gohan on the team, of course. One of the best support units that supports any types in the game. And then Goten. Int Goten, big fan of that unit. He's a great tank. He actually can hit fairly hard, considering he is meant to be primarily a defensive unit. Right, so we got double double Vegito rotation. So we should take out Goku here easily enough. If it's not from the super attack, then it should just be from one of the counter attacks. And then we will have the rotation that we want set up for the next turn, where we will finally be against one opponent, so we can see all of the links and that damage buff come into place. Obviously not going to heal anytime soon, because we would like to get that dodge passive from Mighty Master proc. So we're going up against Viku. Okay, so there you go. So in the middle, Mighty Mask is getting the Innocence, Shocking Speed, and Super Saiyan, which is pretty much the best you can hope for on this team. So plenty of ki, and then yeah, we'll give Goten a super attack. He's got type disadvantage, but mine has all of his Dupe Pass unlocked and is super attack 10. He's not Rainbow yet just due to lack of int orbs, but he has all of his star abilities and has level, I think it's 20 dodge and 6 crit. As like I say, he is a tank who tanks based on percentage chance, so give him a lot of dodge. So 276,000 from the Mighty Mask. He is farmable, so mine is super attack 10. I finished, I think, 270 something in the World Tournament, so I got 5 copies of him, opened up all his paths, but I do not have a ton of physical orbs at the moment, especially considering that right around the corner is LR Gogeta, who we are going to want physical orbs for. So I managed to get him his free level 5 additional, and he does have 3 crit as well, so he does have a slight chance of being able to crit. I would still give him level 3 dodge, just because his dodge passive is not something that's going to be activating all the time. This Goku just here for some key support, although for this turn we will float off the Gohan just because he is the better support unit in terms of stats, and we definitely want to see how hard we can get the Mighty Master hit for. So Vegito potentially will take him out here if he doesn't super... Yeah, there you go. So he doesn't super attack us, so we take him out. So we go on to Tech Pycon. What's our health looking like at this point? So we're still not quite near the 40% just yet. So let's start not picking up type orbs. That'll probably help just to not get too much healing. And you can grab those. Hopefully Pycon... Oh, that wasn't quite enough. Oh well, this is not his showcase, so hopefully... I was going to say hopefully Pycon will super attack, so there you go. So we are now below the 40%, but of course that is taken into account at the start of the turn, so it will not be active for this turn. 250k again, not bad. And then after that defense raise though, on this team with that stat boost, he's taking 130 damage, which for a World Tournament reward card, essentially a free to play card, that is actually really solid. I'm actually quite impressed with that, to be honest. So let's leave Goten there for the type advantage. Actually, yeah, we definitely shouldn't put type disadvantage there. That would be really bad. And then we'll grab those. Goten's going to tank all of these hits, and then he'll be dead after that anyway, so we don't need to worry about losing too much health. Yeah, look at that, triple digits. There's a dodge. Double digits, so the boy Goten coming in clutch there with those defensive abilities. That is what he's there for. Definitely don't sleep on that unit. I think he's really good. Plus you pull tons of SR Gotens if you summon regularly, so I got him to super attack 10 without any Kais. And then Vegito should take him out with this gear. Well, there you go. Crit counter takes him out. So this will mean that we should be going into the first phase of the Gogeta fight with Mighty Mask's passive active. It should come up at the start of the turn. So yes, we know you can't be stunned or sealed, Gogeta. Let's see. So we get... Oh, we've got the Gohan on rotation as well. That is perfect. So... There you go. So we should be at the 40% mark here. Let's do a quick... What is our total HP? So we have got 327,795. So 40% of that is 131,000. So we are just under the benchmark. So that is awesome. So I guess in that case, although we will miss out on the Super Saiyan Link, let's put him in that first slot. We'll get. I guess we're also going to miss out on the attack raise from the Gotenks, but we want to see the dodge because it only happens once, which means it's triggered for this turn. We don't want to waste it by putting him in the middle slot. Now, once those abilities trigger, you can also then heal. So we will use a Future Bulma, make up for the loss of that Super Saiyan Link with an extra boost to his attack. Plus the boost from the Gohan is going to be pretty good anyway. So, oh, Gogeta, no! No super attack for you! So there you go. Mighty Mask automatically dodging those attacks, including the super attack. That was clutch. I'm so glad that we put him in that first slot. That was awesome. So 278k, not the best. 220 from the Gotenks, who is obviously does not have type advantage. He is also super attack 10 because there's a base form int Gotenks in that fusion story event, so that makes all the base form Gotenks is farmable. Let's see, so we want to... Oh, the Dokkan bar is basically full, and we can't not super attack. Ugh. Well, that's disappointing. So no Dokkan attack with the Mighty Mask, unfortunately. I mean, we've seen that he's not a hard hitter anyway. Let's just for the lols, let's get a Dokkan attack with this Goten. Be very interested to see how hard he'll actually hit. Mainly because I want to put Vegito in the middle for the counters as well. So I think this should be quite amusing. It's a little bit of a shame that we didn't get the Dokkan attack with the Mighty Mask, but we got to see that passive come into play with those dodges and against a super attack no less. So I am actually very happy with that. That was awesome. So yeah, only half a mil from the Goten, but taking 65 damage from int Super Gogeta is pretty good. For a unit that doesn't even have an awakening as well, that's what you gotta remember, that int Goten is only a UR, level 100, so when he and the Tech Trunks that came out at the same time get awakenings, they will be absolute beasts. So, but of course, speaking of absolute beasts, physical Super Vegito taking down Gogeta. I've only just realised the fact that the most recent iterations of Vegito and Gogeta that we have are int and physical, and then when the LRs come out on the 3-year, they switch typings. So Gogeta is physical and Vegito is int. Random observation, but there you go. So there you go. That is a bit of a showcase of the physical Mighty Mask. Obviously, as a World Tournament unit, he is not ever going to be the best unit on your team, but he is definitely solid. I think his passive is really good. I think the fact that the attack and defense boost is only relevant against one opponent is not much of a hindrance because you will be getting that active most of the time. And yeah, for the World Tournament cards, it's actually really good. Only Z and I did a ranking of the top 5 World Tournament cards that you could actually summon from the banner yesterday, so check that out. But I feel like this guy maybe would make it into that top 5. Definitely check it out and tell me what you think. But obviously he is not actually summonable. The reward from the latest tournament doesn't normally go into that banner until a couple more tournaments have passed. So unfortunately, if you didn't take part in the tournament and get him, you might have to wait a little while. But that is a good idea of what he can do on his best team, which is of course the Majin Buu Saga. So that is going to be it for this video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. If you liked what you saw, please leave a like and subscribe for more regular Dokkan Battle content. You can follow me on Twitter or Instagram at the Masked Ningen, or join the Discord. The link is in the description. We're on the road to 1,000 subs here on the channel, so hashtag 1000 Mortals Plan all over the comments, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.